Our phone generally rings when the house is fully engulfed in flames. My name is Glenn F. Bunting. I'm the president and founder of G.F. Bunting and Company. We're a San Francisco-based strategic communications firm. We tend to say that there are no trends in crisis communications. Every client's different, every crisis is different. It's tough from a business perspective because you really can't plan a crisis. We have found that there's really no patterns or no predictability. You never know when you're going to get that call. Often it's in the middle of the night. You don't know who's going to call and you don't know what they're calling about. I think a good example in a corporation is oftentimes there'll be an individual, very high profile, a senior executive, who engages in some kind of misconduct that comes, whether it's a tweet, whether it's something that happened on Facebook, a picture, something that individual should not have engaged in. And all of a sudden it's a challenge for the company. How do we respond to this? Do we be very aggressive? Is it something we can let slide? And that's where they turn to us to help them work through those things. They don't have the benefit of being able to come in with the expertise that we have and to be able to look at it as an outsider. It does happen on occasion where a corporation or a nonprofit or even a university calls and says, you know, we anticipate that someday we'll have a crisis and we'd like to engage in crisis planning. That's a client that can sleep a lot better at night knowing if the crisis hits. Let's hope it doesn't, but if and when it hits, we know exactly what we're going to do. We know who's involved, we know how we're going to handle the media, we know, who's going to be in a room, who are the decision makers. So often we get that call and it's like, hair's on fire in addition to the house on fire. And what do we do? How do we do it? Sometimes steps have already been taken that were missteps that make the situation even worse. Just like people have evacuation procedures, you can be prepared for a crisis.